life of the Aboriginal LostPhoenixWolf. Welcome to my channel. Today is still September 14th. Doing a second video log for my viewers. So, doing a little bit of recap of today, I guess. Not really much going on yesterday. It's same old, so I was continuing a recap yesterday. I'm a little bit lower to the ground right now because I'm just kind of angled down here and sitting on this lawn chair, kind of sore in that one left leg. But I went out for a little bike ride. First I did that seat, I had to unbolt the old seat. The other old seat was like leather on metal and hard springs. Last month and month before, when I was using the bike, and I bounced down the lane when it was hard on the tailbone, Just a little bit hard on the tailbone. It's like, can't keep doing this because it need some kind of cushioness or something. Something needs to be changed about the seat. So that's when I did earlier today. I changed that seat, nice foam soft seat, and I did a little practice ride up around the grass area and stuff, and make sure that I can do the long haul for my legs. Getting on the bike was kind of a little sore, working it out a little bit sore, and then going for down the lane and then back, and then thinking, okay, I think I can do this. So taking off down the laneway on a bike, and then going towards one of the smoke shops. That's about a 20-minute bike ride, maybe about 20 minutes. 20 minutes for a bike ride because I don't want to ride so fast and hurt my legs. I stopped at a neighbor house nearby, and it's an old friend named Matt. I'm going to say his name because he probably doesn't know anything about computers or been on the net or anything like that. And chit chat with him for a bit and tell him like I'm going to get my dad some cigarettes because he needs some cigarettes, so I'm going to go and get some cigarettes. So we talked a little bit. He goes, yeah, I haven't seen you for like 20 years. I said, yeah, it's been a while. Because I've been back and forth in the past 3 years or so. I didn't know you were still here. Dad said you were still here, so I popped in, for a visit. We were just talking about this and that for about 20 minutes, and I said, well, I better get on a bike and get my dad some cigarettes because he's smoking these cigarettes. Have been sitting in a bag for over a year, and he's just coughing. So I went and got a couple of packs of cigarettes. So before I left, though, I was telling him about my dad's got some drums and rattles made, make a little bit of cash, make it back into materials and stuff and whatnot, have to pay a little bit of bills, drank a little bit of money, and he's, what can you do, I guess. So he goes, hey, I'll check out your drums and rattles. So I said, okay, I'll go get them right after I get my dad's cigarettes, and I'll stop by. So I went to the smoke hut, got cigarettes, checked out some of their stuff. They got some like little yard sale stuff, I guess, in their smoke hut. Just girls' clothes, baby clothes, and kids' shoes and stuff like that. So I made it back home. I seen his garage door was closed, thinking, oh, maybe he just closed it, for shade. He's still inside the garage. So then I came back home. I, drove down the laneway. Didn't take me that long by bike, like 5 minutes by bike. And I got the rattles and drums, and I loaded up the backpack. The backpack you carry around, it usually have for my tripod and camera and battery and chips for the camera, so because I've been switching back and forth and stuff like that. If I know, I used to do a lot, like long ones, like long videos, like hour-long ones, and I'll catch up with another hour-long ones, but it was half-hour. That was half-hour ones, and then sometimes I do a couple here in the day, and even just get-togethers and stuff like that. But anyway, I got them there, and that's in that backpack. Taking the camera out and tripod, camera bag and tripod out, and now I loaded up the rattles and drums, and got on that bike and rode down the laneway. Not too fast because it's kind of muddy from all the rain. There's some rain puddles here and there, but there's some dry spots, like the center of the laneway is dry dry spots. I got there, knocked on the garage. There's no answer there. Knocked a couple times. So then I rolled up to the house. His I don't know what kind of bike. I think it's a Harley. I can't really tell. I don't really know what motorbike between another one and that one. I mean, if I look right at it directly, I know it's a Harley. But I didn't really, take a look at it. I rang the doorbell. I heard some buzzing. I thought maybe that's a doorbell. Rang the doorbell again. I heard some buzzing. So I got off the step. I looked down to the ground, and there's this solar light, or it's either sensor light, or solar light, and it's buzzing. So I thought it was a doorbell. I heard something in that little garage that he had there, and I thought maybe, maybe he's in the garage. Maybe, he didn't hear me pass by. And then I go slowly to the garage, and I said, Matt, hello? And then, big Rottweiler and Bulldog come out of the garage. I quickly got to my bike, got between my bike and the dog, and normally times I'm not scared of any dogs. I wasn't scared. It's just, even the friendliest dogs can nip at you. So it's like they're both barking, and it's like, it's okay. You guys can go lay down. It's okay. Go lay down, dogs. And then that maybe they want to either they are gonna nip at me or they want to jump on me, and so then. Between the bulldog's the one that came to me, kind of ground a little bit, and then I got a chance to pet him. So the bigger Rottweiler, he's like 3 times his size, big Rottweiler. Sees his buddy, and then something with the collars, or something on the collars. I don't know what, something around the collar that's like some kind of sensor, either for barking or. But this friend, he has cameras throughout the property, so maybe if the dog barks, it turns on the camera. Maybe he knows that technology, but I mean that's good. He's got cameras, so he must have some kind of computer. So maybe he knows stuff about computers. So I got to pet the Bulldog, and then the Rottweiler. They look pretty old, and the Rottweiler looked like he's about 15 years old. Bulldog looks like he's about 12 years old. They let me, walk, and they know that I'm not a threat, and I'm not going to hurt them or their master, and doesn't seem to be their master's home. So I'm just walking down the driveway because I don't want to jump on bike right away. Maybe spook them. Maybe they don't like wheels of the bike. Sometimes wheels of a bike or a vehicle makes dogs dizzy, and they want to bark and chase after it. There's always dogs who want to chase after the bike that I'm on, but these dogs are like, well, let's go back to lay down. And I look behind me, and they're going to walk back in towards the garage, and they're going back to lay down. Like I said, they seem to be old dogs, 15 and 12. That's what my guess is. I don't really know age of dogs, but so I went up to the garage, knocked on the garage door again, no answer. So I headed back home. I said, well, if I'm going to head back home and not really do anything else, I might as well get this video log done instead of dilly-dallying and wasting my day away. It's 1:13 right now. I'm going to have me something to drink right now too. Good stuff. All right. So, told my dad, when I picked up the rattles, I said, "Oh, Matt wanted to see the rattles." He said he hasn't seen you for a while, and he's interested in looking on some rattles and drums. Got a little bit of money on them. It's okay. I'll be back right after I get cigarettes. And told my dad, I'm going over there to, sell some rattles and drums. And then when I got back to the way, I said, oh, I guess he's not home. And I met his dogs, and they seemed like good old dogs. He goes, sometimes he's passing by there. He's walking up the laneway, or gets, seems like they want to bark and they want to bite him and stuff. So I said, yeah, they just seem like old dogs, and they're okay. At first I thought maybe, you know, they're going to attack me and nip at me, but they didn't charge at me and want to bite me. They just barking and look at me, barking and growling, growling, and got a chance to pet the little bulldog. And then after that, his buddy's like, oh, he's friendly. You know, he's not going to harm us or harm Master. And got to pet them both. Everything's good. Barry? Barry? Barry dog? Silly dog. Hi, Barry. What you doing, dog? Barry? Barry boy? Dog? See him peeking around looking at me. He can't reach me right now because I'm about a good 12-15 feet from him. So I guess now selling any drums rails just yet. So I'll get these video logs done and go take another bike ride and see if he wants to buy any little drums rattles. They're small drum rattles. I mean, little drums like 10, 15, 25, and then rattles are around between 35 and 85 bucks, I guess. Well, technically, you know, the price is a little higher because of Powell time. I know, you know, you gotta have higher prices so that people will bargain you down a little bit, and if it's roughly, you know, what it's really asking for, you know, the money and time and work you put into it. And in that little bag of little drums and rattles, there is $800 worth of stuff. To sell them all at once to be great, and you know, I could do a lot. I could help them with that, with a lot of stuff. But I got them for like 200 and 300, and then now I'm gonna make, you know, they're 300 on top of that because I could help them get a trailer. You know, the trailer's there. You know, it's still standing anyway, and what do you want? I think it was a vehicle and a trailer. Yeah, it was that silver car for $200. I mean, that's a steal. Really nice car. The car's easy on gas and needs a little bit of work now because my sister put it in the ditch. So, you know, things like that. Just some minor stuff he needs to do, and then everything's gonna be good on that. What that dog's doing, silly dog. So I got those drums and rattles, and they're mine, you know. I don't know how to tell them, but some people don't like the copper beads or beads like they're metal beads, and some people don't like them. And in there, I was thinking about switching it for the like the little bits of gravel, like kitty litter. Put it in there and enough in there, and it'll still have a good sound. But I don't want to do that in front of my dad because he thinks, you know, I'm wrecking his work and, you know, changing things, and it's like, kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to continue on to my next video, and I might as well wrap this up now. If you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. And share this video on your channel. My benefit, my benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family. Thank you for viewing this video. When the time you guys watch it. Hope you all have a nice day. Morning, night. Remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.